everybody. How are you today? Hopefully you're all good. It's Monday. It's October. How did that happen? We're in October already. Good afternoon, Melly. Lovely to see you here on YouTube with us. So it is Monday. It's October. We're heading into autumn and we're starting to get into that time of gift giving. So I thought I would, oops, I just dropped one of them on the floor. I thought I would share some lovely gift giving ideas with you today. So we're going to look at these. I've got 3 to show you and then we'll make some more because I think everybody needs to have a little bit of gift giving ideas and inspiration in the run up to both harvest stuff and Halloween and birthdays and Christmas. You know, it all kind of comes into one at this time of year. So I thought I would do a little bit of gift giving today, and it kind of goes in a little bit with the stuff that we did for World Card Making Day, in that we had a lot of new people having a look and a watch. I've sent everybody the links coming out to everyone tomorrow, so if you didn't see it, then you can pop in and see that tomorrow. If you're on my email list. So if you are not on my email list, then you should be. And if you are in my beginners group, then please jump in to this one, okay, which is my newbie crafters group. So if you're in my beginners group, then head on over here. If you're coming in from Facebook or YouTube and you're actually already a crafter and you know what you're doing, you just want to have some inspiration, then head on over to subscribe. Just because I give different information to different people, and if you're a crafter already, you probably don't need all the new hints and tips that I give people about how to cut cardstock and all that kind of stuff. So that just helps you kind of figure out where you need to be. Alrighty, welcome Cheryl. Hi Jane. Hi, we've got people joining us. Hello, we've got hello from Canada. Hi Betty, lovely to see you here. We've got Julie here from Australia. How lovely. And we've got Melly on from Italy. Hello, hello, hello. And then we've got someone in my group, hi, and another person in my group who have you need to just let StreamYard have access to your profile, otherwise we don't know who you are. So head over to streamyard.com/Facebook and say yes, it's okay for you to know who I am, or just put your name at the end of your message. So here we go. You're all coming in from Facebook group. Hi, it's lovely to see you here today. Right. Okay, so hopefully, oh look, Ruth's just popped on as well. Hello Ruth, lovely to see you. Hi. Oh, look at you all. And Paula. Oh yeah, let's see how long you can stay with us this time. Oh, it's June. Hi June, lovely to see you. Excellent. Oh, look at you all pouring in this afternoon. Oh, it's obviously a great time for you to come and join us. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm going to pop my camera down now, so you're going to see my hands, and then we will get on with some crafting. Hey Margaret, you got a reminder on YouTube, but you joined on Facebook, so that's weird. Why didn't you join on YouTube? It's the same stuff. You can join on either, so it works for both. Okay, and we get your comments on both as well, Margaret, so you could have done that too. Okay, so this is the one that I just shared with you. This is my apple chutney in there. It's in one of our retired treat bags. We don't do these particular treat bags anymore. But, you know, lots of people have got treat bags. We've all got stuff in our stash. And so I thought, do you know what? I'm going to just do something with treat bags, even though I know we probably, you know, you might not get them from us. But we've all got a little bit of things in our stash. So we do have cello bags in that you could use. So if you didn't have the opaque, you can actually make a nice treat bag out of our normal cellophane bags. So that's always worth doing. Plus we've got boxes. We've got these lovely treat boxes, embossed ones, and peekaboo treat pouches. Again, I don't have all of those, but I do have some of them that we're going to talk about today. But we have had in the past, and I'm sure we will have again, some of these bags that you can do. But anything that you've got that you're going to wrap something in, this is just a lovely tag, and it's made with the Celebrate tags. I'm actually going to take it off, I think, so that we can pop it down. Can I get that off? I can undo this, hopefully. I should have done it in a bow. I did it in a double knot just because I was being ultra secure. And I should have done it in a bow, but hey ho, we'll get this off so you can see it a little bit better. And we can talk through how it's constructed. There we go. So, here we go. Let's get that noisy, crinkly thing away. So this one I made with just with the Celebrate Tags bundle. So this is the tag where you could write your message in. And then this is also from the Celebrate Tags bundle. I added some foliage using the bow punch, which is here. Oh, somewhere. Hold on. Oh, I've got lots of punches with me today. Hold on. So this bow punch here. Let's see if I can get that to show you what it looks like. Sometimes it's easier on the other side. So that punches out this and this in the glimmer, in the red glimmer. And then the rest of the floral elements come from Christmas season. Okay, so Christmas season has all these beautiful foliage images, and I then die cut them out with the associated dies and added those behind. And then the tag at the front comes from this one, Celebrate with Tags. And this little die piece in it works this way with this one. And then you flip it over and it works this way with this one. Isn't that genius? Absolutely genius. So I stamped it on this and then cut it out with the circle in red. And then just pop those up on top after I'd die cut them out again in Evening Evergreen, which is this lovely green colour. And the actual tag itself is actually all Whisper White, basic white. But I blended the bottom of it with my blending brushes with some real red. So it looks like it's white at the top and then it's red underneath. But it is actually white. So sometimes that's handy because if you make it with red cardstock, it's hard to then have somewhere for them to write. Make it with white and use your blending brushes and it's much easier. And I just added a bow, obviously. So that's my little tag that I made for that one. So I hope you like that one. Then let's have a look at this one. This one I made for Halloween, obviously, a little treat box for Halloween. Oh, look, we've got loads more people who've joined us. Hello, Margaret's on. Hey. We've got Stacey from Scotland. Hello. Nice to see you. Margaret's on. Oh, now someone says they're intimidated by blending. Oh, don't be. We're going to do some in a minute. You'll be fine. I'll show you. It's easy. And Ruth says she's normally at work. Okay, so been given the afternoon off. Fair enough. Excellent. Okay. I'm sorry that they are having toilet problems, but I'm glad you're here. So that's good. Excellent. So this is just a more blending here. So this time I blended Gorgeous Grape and Pumpkin Pie, my two favourite colours to go to for Halloween. And then I just popped the little witch on top there and again used the same colours. And then on the back, I've used the to and from, which is out of this Celebrate with Tags again, because they've got this brilliant to and from here. Someone was looking for a good to or from the other day. This is definitely the set to use. And underneath, I just added one extra circle from some of our black and white papers. And that was just so that it hid the colouring, because obviously this is blends. So the colouring comes through underneath. And then that that kind of hides the blending and the actual colouring underneath. So that works there. How do you manage not to get mud with blending? Oh, here we go. How do you manage not to get mud with blending those two colours on the Halloween bag? Oh, okay. Excellent. We've got lovely questions coming in about blending. Well, blending, you've got a little bit here that joins. But our colours work well together, so they're not they don't turn into like a muddy mess. And I'll show you. We'll do one of these, and I'll show you. So that's that one. And then I've got another one. I've got another one for birthdays, but we'll hang on to that. Let's do blending to start off with. Okay. So Let's just do another one of those bags, because they come in a pack like this, so you have loads of them to play with. So I'll do the same colour so you can see how I did it. I just need to get my purple. There we go. So here are my blending brushes. Okay. Hey, Donna's popped on. 5 minutes. Excellent. Okay. Well, it's lovely that you're here for 5 minutes at least. That's cool. Actually, did I do... Yeah, no. Did I do Gorgeous Grape or did I do Blackberry Bliss? No, Gorgeous Grape for sure. Okay. Let's do that. Gorgeous Grape. Pumpkin Pie. Okay, and then you're going to need a bit of scratch paper just so that you can put underneath. Here we go. So you can see this is the one I used for this. So I start off. Now, it's always best to start off with your lightest colour. But your lightest colour is going to be coming in from the side. Actually, I'm going to use a clean bit of paper, I think, because that's already got purple on it. Oh. Okay. So you're going to be coming in from the side with your orange. Okay, Pumpkin Pie Orange. So I'm circling in my ink pad to pick it up on here. And then the first thing that I needed to do, oh, nearly forgot, was you're going to need to cut a piece of cardstock that will fit inside your bag. Okay, because you don't want the stars coming through inside. So let me cut this piece again because I quite like that. I thought I'd use that on a tag. So in fact, we could use it on this tag. So we need a piece of white card, or you could use paper, you know, you could use scratch paper if you wanted to, or you could use a different coloured cardstock if you wanted to get those stars showing up on, you know, on a different coloured card. But I'm just going to do this. And this is for our UK, well, for our non-North American, it's 8.5. For our North Americans, it's probably 3.5. And then this way, I did it for 13.9. So that's about 5.5. Okay. And the only reason why I did it 13.9 is because that's actually one of our measurements for layering for our A6 cards over here. So I just thought it's nice and easy. I was hoping we'd be able to get it under for 9.5, and then it would work as a perfect layer, but it doesn't. It's too it needs to be smaller than that. But that's okay. We can cope. Right. So we're going to slide this in here. See, so it fits beautifully down to the bottom, and that's going to stop anything going through. So don't open your packet up. Leave it like this. We've got our ink, okay, and so we're going to come in from the side. And these are, they're quite smushy bags, is how I'm going to call them, in that they are coated because they're food safe. So they are going to have a little bit of a coating on them. So, you know, it's going to be quite slippery. That's the word I'm looking for. So they will slide quite nicely for the blending. Okay, which is good because we need that. And coming over here, maybe not make this quite so dark on this side. There we go. All right, so now we've got our orange nicely in. Okay. Then we're going to go in with the purple. So because we've gone in with the lighter colour first, darker colour over the top, that helps. Okay, so again, circle, circle, circle. Now it will pick up what's left on the paper, so I'm going to turn that over. We'll come back to my original, which is purple anyway. And we're going to squeeze this down, and we're going to come in from the bottom. And always start down here. Get your base coming in nicely, and then work your way up. And then as they meet, they will start to have a little bit of an overlap, but not too bad. Just coming in a bit darker on this corner. So you have to be just a little bit cautious of where you're overlapping, so that you know you're not going to do too much smudging. But actually they do kind of overlap, and they produce like a purpley grey, purpley orangey tone, but it doesn't go brown or anything. It's just like a sort of an overlapping tone, really. Works really well. There we go. So then once we've done that, set it aside to dry, and it will dry because obviously these are water-based inks, so that's good. And then you just pull that out. Oh, look at that, lovely stars again. And there we have our nice ombre bag. And if you want to go back in, you can slide that back in again, or you can just maybe add a touch more on the side where there is no stars, if this is the side that's concerning you. Just want that to be a little bit more joined up there. There we go. Excellent. Okay, what have we got? We've got some more comments coming in. Okay, so Stacey says, it's really good. I can never get it right. So now I know that I have to not go so hard when they meet. Yes, exactly. Not so hard when they meet. Excellent. And yes, Betty, absolutely. Our blending brushes are the best. They're just not as flexible as the ones you might get on other sites. Okay, because you can get them on other sites, but they're not as flexible as those. They've just got as much flex as you need, and they're great. You can hold them in a variety of ways. If your hands, if you struggle with your hands, you can hold them up here if you need to. Okay, and go really gently like that, or you can hold them with your finger and go like that. You can even hold them with two hands if you really need to. So that's what I love about our blending brushes, is they're not as flexible, and so they don't kind of like whip away from you. I've used some others and they're a bit whippy. These ones seem to be more controlled, and I like that. So yeah, they come in a pack of 3, and they are fab brushes. I love them. So hopefully that's given you some good ideas. You make that look so easy. It is easy. It really is easy if you have the right stuff. Now, if you are mixing like dioxide inks or anything like that, they won't dry. So they'll take, they take a long time to dry, and you might even have to heat set them. So you can get more mixing, and sometimes that can go odd colors. So it could just be that you're using the wrong type of ink. So, we talked about inks a lot in August in our group, and it's over in my membership. I've got a whole masterclass, or in fact, I've got 2, 3, all about inks. One about the types of inks, how to use them, and all that kind of stuff. Then I've got another one about watercolor and another one about alcohol inks. So I have 3 masterclasses all about inks over in my membership at the moment. Well, not at the moment, they're just there. So they're going to be there forever. So yeah, so if you want to know about the membership, then drop me a comment, leave me a message, and I will talk to you about that. The doors are actually closed at the moment, but if you watch this video live, I can get you a little backdoor entrance. So let me know, send me a message, and if you want to come in, it's £15 a month or 40 quid for 3 months. Obviously it'll convert it to your local currency. But if you want to come in, we've got lots of members who are here and who love it and have learned loads, and they've only been in it a month or 2. Some people have been in it a year and they're still learning. Others have just joined us more recently. But yeah, if you want to come in, then do so. Please do so. Okay, let's take this then and then turn this into a tag, because we're all about gift packaging and tags and all that. So let's take this piece that we used for the inside, and let's make this into a tag. Now, we have our tag topper punches. There's lots of these on the market where you pop it in and then it cuts a specific size. Okay, so let me show you this one, because it's handy, but your tag has to be 2 inches or 5 centimeters basically, and that's pretty much all you get. You can do a few sneaky little things, change it up a little bit, but basically your tag is that size. Okay, that's how big it is. And you undo that and you shove that in there, and then you crunch that down and you get left with a tag with a hole, which is genius. And I love it. Absolutely love it. But sometimes you want a bigger tag. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you will form like a label, and then you'll have to put, and then it gives you like a different hole. So I'm going to see, I don't want one this big to go on here. I'm thinking I want to make my tag like a square tag. So I'm just going to chop this down a smidge. Let's do 8, because we can do 8 by 8. That'll work. That will work very nicely. There we go. So that can be our tag to start off with. Okay. But now all tags need corners, right? So we've got the corner punch here, which I don't know what it's called, but it does 3 different, I'll find the name of it in a minute. It does 3 different corners. So if we put them into this one, let's do this one. We can make it fancy. There we go. Push it down. See, it gives you a little fancy corner like that. So then we'll put that in that way. Do we need to do that way? Or do I need to? No, that's right. Yep. There we go. Down the middle. Oh, it's gone the other way. I thought I might have to turn it round. I should have done it that way around, but never mind. It doesn't matter. It's fancy. Who knows? It doesn't have to be the same. And then this one, if we put it in this way, put it in straight, kind of in the middle, there. Has that done it? That's done it. That cuts out a little tag hole, like a little ribbon piece through the middle there. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now this is our tag that can go with this. Might even do the corners, you know. Might even do the corners. All 4 corners. Should I? Should I? I think so. There we go. So that's now opposite to that. And then this will be opposite to this. So it'll look fancy and it will look like I was meant to do it. There we go. So that's our little tag now. Isn't that cute? So we can put some ribbon through that. Now, we don't have any gorgeous grape or pumpkin pie. Shocker. Absolute shocker. But what I do have is some black and white gingham. Very best occasions. There you go. Thank you. It's the trio punch. Yes, thanks, Zena. That's brilliant. Stacey says she'd love to join. All right, Stacey, let me send you a message after this because I can absolutely make that happen. So I will just grab this. Now, black and white's nice, but if you wanted, you could make it so it was the same colour as your bag because we have the technology. Now, we don't actually have a gorgeous grape blend, Stampin' Blend or alcohol inks, but we do have a Blackberry Bliss light. So I use this one and we can just colour our ribbon. Okay, and it will go through, which is great because we want it to go through. So we can do a bit on that side. Oh, and then we could have the other side, pumpkin pie. How about that? Lovely. So this side we can do pumpkin pie and then it matches. How cool is that? Fantastic. So now we have black and orange. Someone was saying to me, oh, I wish it was green gingham. It's like, hey, colour it. You can make anything. It's hopefully that's enough for me to tie bow in. Okay, so then we just slide this through here. And then I slid mine through one of these stars. So you don't even have to make a hole in your bag. You can just use the stars that's there. And then we can just tie that on. Now I think it's a little bit plain. So we should probably put something else on, shouldn't we? How about a little witch's hat because it's for Halloween? I mean, it doesn't, you could put anything on it. It's just I happen to have my witch's hat punch with me. So we could do that. And actually this could very easily be a Harry Potter bag, couldn't it? Because if you did it in the colours of one of the house, so you could do it in cherry cobbler and pumpkin pie for crushed curry for Gryffindor, or green and silver, or green and grey for Slytherin. You know, I don't know Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw must be blue, I think. I don't know what Hufflepuff is though. I must find that out. I mean, I know it if I see it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So let's do a, where's my hat punch gone? Hat, 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 where are you? Here you are. So let's do a, ooh, what colour should we have? Should we have a gorgeous grape? Have I got a gorgeous, what have I got in here? I've got gorgeous grape here, so have I got my, don't know that I've got my little, where am I? What am I looking for? I'm looking for my little scrappy things, and I don't think I've got my gorgeous grape one. Oh, but I got my fresh freesia one. Let's do a fresh freesia one. Make it, lift it up a little bit. Let's do a fresh freesia. And then we can do a white, but I'll then make it a pumpkin pie banner. So there we go. So you do a bit of that because it's got stars as well on this. Love this piece. I think this is just such a great hat. Okay, so then we'll do this here. There we go. But I want that to be orange, the same as the pumpkin. So again, I'm just going to colour this with my blend, because you can colour anything. You don't have to just colour little intricate pieces. You can colour the whole shebang. There we go. Nice. So now that's going to dry. That's going to be pumpkin pie. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's pop that on there. And you can obviously have the hat either way, whichever way you want it. I'm going to go this way. There we go. Nice. So we can have the hat popping up over here, like so. And then we can just add a few stars. We can add some stars to the bag even. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Like that. So we can just add a couple of stars here. And here. There we go. You know, I like my take your pick tool just to hold things down and pick things up while I pop them on. Makes it so easy to apply fiddly little things like embellishments and die cuts and all that kind of stuff. Then we'll pop out one of these with dimensionals, obviously. There we go. And then the hat just obviously takes that that gappy piece there, which didn't have any stars in it, just lifts it and adds a little bit of colour to that. There we go. But it doesn't sort of take away from it, you know. So there we go. So now we've got our little bag, and you can still open your bag, and you can turn this over and you can write on the back, and then pop that open. Because it's quite strong, these bags. And if you wanted to, you could even blend the back, but you'd have to do that. You'd have to do that open, which is tricky. So you can just cover the back with some papers, maybe some of the gingham that matches. But there we go. So that's a really quick blended treat bag. See how easy that was? What do you think? Could you do that? I bet you could. Who's blending along with me? Anybody? Anybody? Let's have a look. Oh, I've got so many comments to look at. Oh, look at that. Let's have a look. I find that the first way is good for arthritis in my hands. Yeah, exactly. If you hold it with your thumb, Zaina. I think that's a comment about my blending. Thank you. That's good. Yeah. So Stacey, I'll definitely get you the details. I think it is the trio punch. Let me show you where this is. This punch, because it's such a cute punch to make these corners. It's here, just here at the back. Very Best Occasions bundle. Very Best Trio Punch. There we go. Or you can buy it individually if you want to. So you don't have to. You can find the punch individually here, or it goes with a sentiment set, which is great for putting tags together. Okay, or labels. You know, it doesn't even have to be tags. You could turn whatever size card you want into a really fancy label to go on top of your card. So if you don't have a die cutting machine, for example, this punch, this trio tag punch, doesn't look very much. It's a bit unassuming, but it's really easy to use. It's really lightweight, actually. It's much lighter than our other punches, which I find quite interesting. This has got a massive, massive metal piece in the middle, but this one's quite light. It's just got this small piece, and because there's only like a smaller amount of cutting blades, makes it quite light to use. So I like that. So if you don't have a die cutting machine and you want to do something with that, of course you can. So that's quite good. And then I think we need a little bit of Wink of Stella going on here. Let's just Wink of Stella up the hat band. And if you don't know what this is, it's basically glitter in a pen. It's a very, very fine glitter in a pen. It's lovely. So I'm going to see if I can get that to catch in the light now. Oh, can you see that glittering? I can see that glittering for sure. It's very subtle, but it's just a beautiful glitter. Beautiful glitter. And it dries. And there you go, you're done. Okay, so that's our second. So we've got our little witch, and we've got a little witch's hat. And then we coloured the gingham. And I love how the ribbon turns out with this, the two-tone purple and orange. I think that's lovely. It came out really well. Okay, so that's that one. So now let's look at some boxes and some different things that we can do. So we have in the catalogue these scalloped craft treat bags, which look really weird. They come like this, and then with a second piece that looks like this. Okay, and you're like, what is this? How do you put these together? This is your lid. This is your base. Okay. So let's do these. They're really quick. Now, see, these are really quick and easy. If you want to, you could colour these again, exactly the same. You just you could blend them. Now, I like to push them right the way through here and right the way through here and give that a good crease underneath. And then they fold down. Okay. And then this one folds over and then tucks in, and you'd think that was your top, but actually that's your base. So that's now your base of your box. So you can see it's quite a nice big box. It's good shape. My wish list is getting bigger. Treat bag and bag tag are beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Ruth says that she's fussy cutting Christmas gnomes. Excellent, lovely, nice. Exactly. Yes, it's cool, isn't it? Yeah, brilliant, Zaina. So there we go. So that's our little box there, and then this is your lid. So again, it's the same kind of thing. These ones I push in. Now you just be a little bit more careful because it's not got a very big side to it. But again, do that, and then again take this one over. They just bounce a lot. They're bouncy. Come on. There we go. That one's going to go over as well. So again, just push it in a little bit, and then you can squeeze that edge. There we go. And this one, squeeze. There we go. And then this one. And then these two form the inside, and this then closes in. And this is now your lid. Okay, so this now closes on top of there, like so. So you have several ways you can decorate this and several ways that you can open it. You can stick the top down and have people open it like this. Okay, so you could do that and stick this side, but that's not how it's, these are just really to give it sturdiness. It's designed so that you push this down and leave it in. Come on. When it's like this, and you stick that down there and you stick these inside. So I'll do that in a second. And then this lid is supposed to just lift on and off your boxes like that. That's how it's designed. Okay, but it's up to you. You've got options. So I'm going to just flip this up from the inside. So this is what I do. It might not be what everybody else does, but this is what I do. I'll catch this one up as well. So the first thing I do here is I put some multi-purpose glue. Now you can leave this one open and you can thread ribbon through it and all. In fact, maybe I should do that to start off with. Yeah, let's just do it this way to start off with, because I might want to add ribbon. You know me, I love a bit of ribbon. So first off though, I'm going to stick this bit down. There we go. So now we've got that bit solid. This bit still comes in and out. So I could lift this bit out. And then these two are now stuck together. Okay. And then I can put ribbon here. And it can come through the side. And then I'm just going to stick that down once the ribbon's in. So I might do that. And then this box here, I'm not really going to bother with sticking this. You can stick this at the bottom if you want to, because the other option is they can open it from the bottom, but it gets a little bit catchy. So if you want to make sure they don't do that, you can just do exactly the same. Glue that bit to that bit. That bit to that bit, stick it all together, push it down from inside. If you've got something heavy that you can stick in it that'll fit, that's even better. Normally I stick like that. I stick my little carton of cut out pieces, put that in, that holds it nice and down for me, holds it flat while I go and decorate the front, okay, or the top. So for this one, I want to make it into a Christmas box. I need to get some of my, where's my other? Oh, I've lost them. What have I done with those? They're in here. I know I've got my red glimmer. But what happened to my gold glimmer? Yeah, here it is. Here it is. There we go. Oh, I've got so many bits of paper down here and lots of different, so many exciting things. Oh. Okay, so in here we have different coloured sheets of glimmer. If I can get them out of the packet. Come on. Cool, I didn't want to release those. No, it's my glimmer. I want to hold on to it. So look, we've got this beautiful gold, and then we've got lovely dark green, and then this lovely creamy colour. Aren't they gorgeous? So we're definitely going to use some of that for this. So I have pre-done a few bits because otherwise I'd be die cutting for hours. So I've pre-done a few pieces. I've done myself another one of those labels, okay, because we're going to try and do a Christmassy one again. I've also die cut myself a Merry Christmas sentiment and some of these what are these called? Foliage bits. That's why I call them foliage bits. There we go, in lots of different things. Now these are red and white. I don't want these ones yet. I don't want those ones. Yeah, I'm going to use them for something else, I think. I think we're going to go gold and creamy and the green on this. So that's all the foliage I've got. I might need to cut out a few more boughs and stuff. Okay, so in the gold, I think, and in the green, I'm just going to get cracking with some foliage because we've got a few of these, which is great, but I want some more punched pieces. So I always cut my glimmer or glitter paper with the shiny side down. It helps to protect your blade a little bit longer, just keeps your blade a little bit sharper for longer, because it's not dragging it through the glitter. It's cutting it from behind, which seems better. Oh, look at the colours on there. They're gorgeous. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Excellent. Let's do this. Trying to work out which the best way is to cut these. Here we go. So you get 2 for the price of 1, and they are firm when they come out. Here's a firm punch. And you can get into all the little spaces with the little one. I love that. Probably do another one down here. Just check it's not off the end of the cardstock. Yeah. And that it doesn't get stuck. Now, if it does get stuck like this, you just have to tickle it out. It means you've got bits left inside or something's bent up. So just be careful. You don't want to jam your punch. Then I'm going to do some gold ones. And I think I want more gold of the big one. That's stunning, isn't it? It's just stunning. So I don't care if I'm going over and messing up this one, although I could I come over here and get both? Oh, I could. Let's do that and get both. There we go. Excellent. Alrighty. So now we've got some gold. It just looks so beautiful, right? So we've got our tag. That's the word I'm looking for. What word am I looking for here? Tag, Pip. That's the word you're looking for here. Okay, so I've got my tag, and we're going to do a bit more blending. We're going to add a bit more colour to the bottom of this, and I think we're going to add. I'm going to add the evening evergreen. So let's grab that and my green blended brush. Which one's my green one? This one. Here we go. And the good thing is about these blending brushes, you just wash them and then use them again. So there we go. Let's go. Let's go. This is Evening Evergreen, which is a lovely dark green. And we're just going to add a bit of that to the bottom of this tag. And see, you can do this and create lines if you want to. So if you want to have that kind of liney look, you can do that. But you can then also go in and soften them out and have it much more of a blended look. Now you can see that this it isn't a coated cardstock, so it will never blend quite so well as a coated cardstock, but it does a pretty darn good job. And it looks yummy. Okay, so some of this is going to be white, some of it's going to be green. And then, as I said before, that means that when you have this closed and you open it up, you can actually write in it. Whereas if you just go with green cardstock as a tag, you can't do that. And you have to put an inner in and all that. It gets very confusing, complicated. So our tag's going to come on here. So I want my ribbon to come somewhere through the top piece here. And I've got red somewhere. Where did I put that? Here we go. So I just open up my box lid. Sometimes these box lids can be a little bit fiddly because it's so small an area that you're holding on to. So I push from underneath, it's easier. Put my ribbon in, and then I'm going to just glue this piece down here. And I'm going to use my seal this time, so it's not going to get wet glue on my ribbon at any point. And I'm going to add a little bit of seal to the front here as well, whilst not trying to stick it to itself. There we go. And that means that once I've put it in, okay, and got this down, sealed, I can now seal that up as well. Okay, so now I've got room to move my ribbon around, but the box is pretty much sealed and it's not going to come open again. So, and if you accidentally pull your ribbon all the way through, you can push it through with a big needle or something. So that's going to come across here. That's going to go across there. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this sweet sorbet. It's not quite the same red, but we're only using a little tiny bit, so it won't notice. So we'll just use a bit of that to attach our tag to our ribbon. How are we doing so far? Top. Great hint, cutting the glitter paper. Okay, oh, we've got loads of stuff going on. Thank you. Thanks, Amanda. Yeah, the boxes need a few tips, I think, sometimes when you get them, because I can't work out what to do with them. Oh, don't worry about it, Marilyn. You're not late. You're all right. Just watching it halfway through. It's fine. Thank you, Betty. Glad you liked that one. And who's joined us now? Alison's joined us. Hello, Alison. Lovely to see you here. Okay. Hope you're chilling out and just watching a little bit of crafting today. Okay, so I'm going to pop that through there, just like you would do any normal tag. And I'm actually going to tie this as a knot here. Just, I want it to come down a little bit further than that. I want it quite close to this tag, because I want the ribbon to be quite close to this as it goes in. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm singing. Good heavens, I must stop doing that. Otherwise, YouTube or somebody will have me up for copyright, although I've no idea what that song was supposed to be. So please don't do me for copyright or anything. I have no idea what I'm singing. Okay, so I'm going to push that through that hole there. Oh, come on. And at this point, I'm wishing I had my tweezers with me, because sometimes they help. Okay. And then I'm going to have to cut it. Normally, I do this on the roll, because I know that way I'm never wasting any ribbon. But I need to cut this so I can thread it through again the other way. So then I take this way. And I take this and I thread it through the other way. So now it's kind of in the ribbon twice. All right, so the ribbon, it's really securely held by the ribbon twice. And now I can take this and just either tie a bow or tie a knot. And sometimes it's easier just to tie a knot first, especially if you don't need to worry about it going on a card and being flat. So tie your knot, get your ribbon where you want it, and then you can tie your bow. So we're going to come here and here, tie the bow. There we go. Oh, that's a bit loose, Pip. That's very loose. Hold on. We need to get that tighter. That knot has not helped to tighten that up at all. Come on. Okay. Okay. I want you a little bit over this way to there. I'm going to tie that in a tight knot. So it's going to hold that ribbon in place. There we go. That's a bit better. Tighten, tighten, lovely. Okay, now we're going to tie bow. Okay, sometimes you've got to fiddle with it just to get it how you want it, but it's worth it in the end. All right, there we go. So now we've got our bow on. And I wanted to put the bow on first. Now I'm just going to chop these ends off. So it's tucked nicely in there. We know it's nice and secure in the ribbon. Now you can just chop these ends off, close or as long as you want. Don't cut your finger though, that's not clever. Okay, so that's nicely in there. It'll hide in a minute. It will start to get itself pushed under. We're going to put a glue dot to hold that in place at the end. There we go. Nice, and we'll trim that just when we're happy with the bow. So now it's all about decorating. And that's my fun bit. That's the bit I like the most. So Merry Christmas can come over here. So it's going to go across the whole card. And then we're going to start to attach our sprigs and our lovely gold embellishments. See how this looks together. That looks nice. Might have some holly coming in behind here actually. Maybe some holly behind. That in there, nice. We've got our berries coming here. Put some foliage behind here. And then we can put some little foliage under here and here. And then let's add, it's always good to have multiples. In fact, what we might do is might leave that one empty. That looks good. And then we'll pop a gold in here underneath that. Okay, and you notice I'm not actually sticking anything down at this point because I'm just kind of winging how I want it to look. Yeah, something like that. Then I take it off in the layers. Okay. So I take this bit off. This and this tag are both from Celebrate with Tags. It's the bundle that goes with this stamp set. So the Merry Christmas and all these stamps. I love this little mitten, for example, and the dies that go with it. Celebrate with Tags. Okay, so now I'm taking it off in layers. Okay, so these I haven't used, but I might find somewhere for them. Who knows? So that's my top layer. And then these came down in this corner. These are on top in this corner. These are on top sort of in the middle. These are like that. And now I'm left with what I need to stick down first. So glue. And I'm looking to see, this is going to be probably stuck down more than the other side. So let's stick that down. Get it out from under the ribbon, and we're going to stick it about there. Okay. Then we're going to put the holly, little tiny bit of holly. I want them quite to stick quite out because it's a big banner. Okay. And we can cover up the joins with the other pieces of foliage, so that's fine. See, so this one can cover up that one. Come down here, a little bit there. So this one's going to come down here, like so. And then this one's going to come over the top, like so. So probably I might just do this bit here and this bit here. Maybe a little bit in there. And having the liquid glue means it will stick better to the glimmer, glittery paper, because or glue dots would work just as well. Actually, glue dots will also work sticking to the glitter. Okay, so this one and this one, pop that out like so. And you can always double check how that's going to look on top. Yep, that's going to be fine. This one I'm going to add with little mini dimensionals because I want a bit of dimension going on. If I can find my minis, here we go. So this one's going to be all on the tag, hardly any of it's missing, like hanging over. So we can put the dimensionals actually on the berries here, like so. And then glue this end down. That gives it a bit more movement. So that will go kind of sort of in there. It's a little bit different to how I had it originally, but it doesn't matter. Then we can put these ones in. Whoops. Get off. So we have this one coming in. Actually, we could tuck that in front. That might look nice. And then this one. Behind, and then down here. Now this is where you just need to make sure that you're in the right ballpark with where everything's attaching to, because you want to make sure that you're just placing it in the right area. So that one's going to go sort of in there. Oops, stay. And it doesn't matter if the glue comes out a little bit, because you're going to be covering it anyway with the Merry Christmas, so that's fine. Might even add, shall I get away with the third one over there? Then it feels a bit bare on this side, doesn't it? Maybe we'll add some sparkles on this side. There's always room for sparkles. Right, now that that's all in place, now we're going to add this tag, and this fits pretty much over the entire thing. So I'm not even going to worry about which bits are higher than the others. I'm just covering it with dimensionals, because then it'll help to hold everything in place. And it means that it's not going to sag down at all. Now, for those of you who are eagle-eyed, this is actually cherry cobbler, but I sometimes like mixing real red and cherry cobbler to just give it that kind of depth. So the berries are brighter than the tag, and that's what I wanted. There we go. So that's now all attached. And there is our lovely little Christmas tag. And I would put sparkles on, obviously. But I've run out of red rhinestones. Debs will be devastated to hear that. But I do have these festive pearls, and these festive pearls have got red ones at the top, hidden underneath up here. So we can just pop a few of those on. There we go. So we're definitely going to have a couple of sparkles. I'm going to put another red one down here, and then a gold one down here. There we go, just to finish this off. And then we'll pop a gold one over here. That's 1, 2, 3. And a little red. And then, yeah, I'm thinking another gold. There we go. Because 3s are always good numbers to use. I think that's it. Then there's, I mean, you could decorate the side as well if you wanted. Obviously, you could put paper around the whole of the box. But it does have gold, gold sparkly dots all over it anyway. So it's really quite festive, just as it is. So now we have a lovely Christmas box with a beautiful tag. And it does open. You can open it enough to write inside it. You can write it before you tie it on if you want to. I'm just doing it like this for now. So there we go. That's our lovely sparkly. It's very sparkly, I think. Let's see if I can get that glimmering, shining. It's cool. Okay. Oh no, I've missed 100 comments, I think. What have we got here? It's beginning. Yeah, so where are we? Oh, I've got to go back up here. Okay, so I've answered you. So, Kristen, you've got the information. Celebrate with tags. This one, and then the die bundle that goes with it. Where's the die bundle that goes with it? Did I bring it over? Did I bring it over? What did I do with the die bundle? I wanted to show you the actual dies as well. Oh, here we go. Hiding under my pumpkin boxes. Here we go. Yeah, so it's a big die set. It's massive, actually. You get loads of stuff. You get 2 tags. So let's just move that out here a second. Let me just show you this, because this is a great set. If you want to buy it, it's Celebrate with Tags. So this is the tag that we've been using. But there's also another tag, which I'm going to show you in a minute, because we haven't finished yet. So this makes another kind of tag. Okay, and then you get a snowflake, a cut-out spotty piece that you can cut out the front of your tag if you want to. A beautiful stitched circle, which I showed you on the first one I did. This is the piece that did the Merry Christmas. This is this, okay. And this, obviously, is this die here. Went on there. And then you get 4 birthday candles that you can cut out in 2 spotty, 2 stripy. Brilliant. A mitten that cuts out the mitten. You get 2 hearts and a balloon. Oh, and a little tag. Plus, of course, the die I showed you originally, which cuts out that word, which cuts out the maid and the love, so that you can have a popped up version of that like you saw in my first one. So it is an awesome set, and I think it's really hidden in the catalogue. Katina and I use this for our paper party, and the number of options you can do with this bundle is just amazing. I keep using it. I can't stop using it. So here we go. So that's our Christmas one, which is cool. So what else did we have? We had questions on, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It is. I love Christmas. Oh, that's a good tip. Betty says when she does this step, she usually takes pictures to help me remember. So that's when when you've got that laid out, take a picture of it. So as you put it back together again, you can remember. And Melly does the same. So that's cool. Thank you. Julie says she loves it. It's absolutely beautiful. Alison says you should have popped round and got some of Deb's red rhinestones. Yeah, she's got a few. Thank you. Sue loves it. Alison thinks it's pretty. And she totally overlooked this bundle. Yeah, it's a lovely bundle. It really is. Okay, cool. So let's, thanks so much. Thank you ever so much. So we're doing good here, right? We've got, so this Christmas one, and then we had my other Christmas tag, which I don't know what I've done with it now. What have I done? Did I just move it casually to the side and now I've been shoving everything on top of it? That's what I normally do. No, I don't think so. No. Here we go. So here's the one I made earlier. Dun, da, da, Blue Peter fashion. So we had this one, which was, I think, a little bit laid back in comparison now. I thought it was quite bright before, but it only had a little bit of sparkle going on it. But that's with that tag, you know, where I said you could cut out the top and the bottom and give it some oomph, because that's all on dimensionals. So that's really cool. That's foam pads, that. And then this one. So again, you could swap that out. Look perfectly brilliant either way. So that's our Christmas tags. Then just to remind you, we've done our star boxes as well. So we've got star boxes, and then we made this one just with a little hat and the great corner punch, which is fab. And we did our gingham ribbon, which I love. So that's that one. Okay, so then the final one that I've got for you is a birthday one. And this one is a little bag. I've put some, you could put some honey and a little honey dipper in a little bag. Again, nice as a birthday gift. So this one's birthday. And then I've just used this gorgeous Orchid Oasis ribbon. And I have to undo it because this is a surprise in here. So in here, I've really tied this tightly so it holds it together. There we go. Oh, lots of ribbon on that one. But in here, when you take this ribbon off, this is a little pouch, and then it actually has a little card slipped inside it. Let's celebrate you. Now I've seen these little, and again, this is the other treat. This is the other tag from that Celebrate with Tags die bundle. So this is the one I said, you know, it looks, you make it into a little pouch. So I've seen these as shaker cards, like you put a cellophane bag inside, fill it with sequins, seal it up, and then you've got a little shaker tag. Brilliant. Or you could add a little note like I've done here, but you can see it through and it does move inside. So, you know, they kind of know there's something in there, and you could put your message on the back. £5 gift. You could put money in it. You know, you could do whatever you wanted to. So I love that. And I made that using the papers from Splendid Day, because they're just, I mean, you can't really see, but they're all foiled, and it's like a really pale lilac colour. So it's a lovely, lovely colour, that. So that's that. Now, I just want to show you one more thing. We have so many boxes in this catalogue, so many gift giving ideas. This is a really cute one and a very quick one, so I'm going to show you this one first. And it comes with gold stickers. I used these boxes as my treats, as my pillow gifts for my summer retreat. Everyone got chocolates, obviously. So yeah, I made these into little treat boxes and then shoved them in some Lindor chocolates. They all fitted perfectly, which was great. Get 3. Yes, 3 in there. So you get 3 Lindors in there. I think there was 3. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was 3. So they come like this with the 3M sticky tabs on them already. And you just stick your sides together like so. Okay. You hook your middles together, and then you just stick that inside that little slit there, and then you put the gold sticker on the outside. Or alternatively, you make a belly band, which is what I'm going to do. So I just want to stick it in. Come on. They do go in. So it's because I haven't stuck it down. Let's stick it down, but I want to measure it first. I want to measure it before I do that. So this is, because I'm going to just make a belly band with some paper. So this is 9 centimeters, and in imperial that is 3.5. Okay, that's nice and easy. So we'll peel off this side, go in, stick it down, make sure your edges are straight, pip, straight, there we go. And then peel this one off. And I think you get 20 in a box, in a packet. So when you, no, or was it 10? Because I needed 2 boxes, I think. Hold on. I had to buy 3. Yeah, because I needed just over 20. Page 13. It's on page 13. I think it's 10. Yes, envelope treat boxes. See, they're really hidden in the catalogue. You can only see them here. Page 13. You get 10 for £7.50. So they're 75p each, which for if you're doing like wedding favours or Christmas treats on your table at Christmas, I think if you spend £1 on a person for a table favour, that's handmade and hand decorated, I don't think that's bad. And I don't count this as cheating. Okay, I know a lot of people go, oh, make your own box. Yes, I can make my own box. And of course I make my own boxes. But if I'm making like loads and loads and loads of them, I will easily cheat, happily cheat, and purchase one that somebody's already gone to the trouble of getting to at least this point, because then that leaves me just the pleasure of embellishing it. So I am going to grab some. Let's make this another birthday one. Shall we do Splendid Day again? Let's do Splendid Day again because it's so much fun. But let us. All right, so I've got this, which is the coppery, shiny side. But on the other side, it's quite nice too. So it was 9 centimetres I needed. So I want this bit. And you're all like, oh, she's going to hide the nice side. Yep, I am. I am. But don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get some nice shiny bits in it soon. But I like this side. This is kind of like a calypso coral. So I'm going to wrap this all the way. But I want to start at the back. So because I want to double join here over this join. So, ooh, come on, Pip, make sure that you're in here. Okay, so I'm going to crease along this crease. Okay, it's getting stuck on everything. Crease along that crease. Then crease along this. And the good thing is these boxes are quite sturdy. So you haven't got to measure anything. Crease along there. And then crease along there. Now I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because you want to be able to slide it in and out. Okay, so I don't want it too tight because you're going to want to be able to get it in and out. So fold it over, roughly work out where you're going to chop that. So it's going to be roughly about here-ish. So apart from the original measuring of how big your box is, width-ways, there's no measuring here. There's no scoring measurements. There's nothing because you're just going to make a wrap. Okay, so we're going to wrap it round, and I'm leaving this open so that it helps to make it a bit more bouncy. Okay, I'm actually going to wrap it now frontwards. No, I still want to put this at the back. So this way, comes nearly across the whole piece, so that's fine. And I don't mind if it shows a little bit, that's okay too. Okay, and then I just let it breathe a little bit. So let it breathe, and that's when I'm going to stick. And to stick it, you kind of need 3 hands at this point. Oops, because you want to just let it breathe a little. So it's not too tight. If you do it too tight, you'll never get it open. So you just want to let it breathe just a little, but not so much that it falls out. And then we're going to put some seal down here. Now I'm using seal. I would actually use multi-purpose glue, but I'm using seal just for speed. There we go. So it has a little breathing space, and now you can pop that in and out. And then if you get this and put your spatula end on, This really helps to open this whole thing up from this side. So when it goes in, there we go. So now our box is closed. All right, you can put your seal on it if you want to, but you can also slide it in and it will go in there. And now we're just going to decorate the front. So for this, I have already die cut the other tag, and I went for the other side and the sparkles. So this is the copper sparkly side. So we'll just wrap a piece of ribbon around that. And again, I don't have, this one's gonna kind of go, it's a bit big. I haven't opened this one and really got to grips with this one yet. This might be a bit big, but we'll see what it looks like. This is our rose gold. Oops, that's got stuck to the end. This is our rose gold ribbon. Oh, that looks quite nice. That does kind of look with it nice, doesn't it? I mean, it's pink, but it's sort of that pinky bronzy colour. Coppery, pinky, rose goldy colour. Let's see if I can get that through there. Will it go? It will. And then it will need quite a lot of this to tie a decent bow with. There we go. I would tie a knot. And again, the tighter you do the bow, the harder it will be for them to slide out the gift. So just be careful of that. And then pop that through there. I love the fact it's glittery on both sides, so it doesn't matter which way around you put it. So that means your bow is going to look beautiful from both angles, which is good. Oh yeah, that goes nice actually. Okay, I'm going to put it a little bit smaller. Doesn't need to be quite so huge. Okay, cut that off at an angle. Chop off that at an angle. There's not really much you need with that. And then, oops. And then I was going to just pop on a little celebrate. Let's celebrate you from that stamp set. So let's celebrate you, or you could do a happy birthday, but the let's celebrate you will fit into a lovely little circle, stitch circle that comes with the tag set. So it's always good when things coordinate. So you can pop the that fits beautifully over that. See, and you could even then just, you know, pop out a little balloon if you wanted to make it a birthday, more of a birthday celebration. So we'll just stamp that. Now colour, oh no, that's my sparkly. Colour wise, I think I'm going to go with Calypso Coral because it's the colour that's in that back piece. So let's celebrate you. I know I'm overrunning, guys, aren't I? Quite a lot. Sorry. I'll stop soon, I promise. Promise. And then I don't have rose gold. Do we have any rose gold? We don't have any rose gold. I'm just thinking for the balloon. What would go with that? Nice. We've got copper. Shall I cut a copper balloon out? Let's cut a little copper balloon out. We can do that. I mean, it's not going to be particularly obvious, but hey ho, we'll go with it. So we'll pop a little balloon out of that. Let's pop that down there. In fact, let's not worry about that. This is what I need to worry about sticking. Then I'm just going to hop over to my Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and we'll get that done. Let's pop that. Bear with me, 2 ticks. Just enjoy the view of that for a minute. while I run these through. So I love my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. It really does die cut so well. Oh. There we go. Here's my little balloon. So I've got my little balloon. Let's celebrate you with my little balloon. So my little balloon's going to go up on dimensionals. Now you would need to put a little piece of white inside this tag because it is obviously coloured on the inside because this is paper. So on the inside here you've got this. So you just cut a little square, pop that on the inside, and then on the back of this, just you don't even need very many because it's not going through the post, is it? You don't have to worry about postage. Oops. So let's just celebrate you like so. Just over a bit, like so. There we are. So now that's our birthday one. So we've got this one and this one, 2 birthday options with this ribbon. I put these, this is Orchid Oasis. I put it with this because I think it just brings out that purple tone beautifully. So that's cool for birthdays. Then let's see, what else have we got? What else have we done? We've got our pumpkin Halloweeny ones with our little witchy one. And then obviously we've got our 2 Christmas tags. And this, if you remember, was tied onto one of these packet bags or a cello bag, and inside there's some apple chutney. So, you know, I know lots of people these days are making your own jams, or, you know, it's pickling time. Who's doing pickled onions or walnuts or whatever it is for Christmas, right? There's a little bit of a Strictly fest. You know, you might be doing any of those things for Christmas, or just to have and use throughout the winter months. So it's a great way of gift giving. You know, you could easily pop some honey in here that you've collected over the summer if you have bees. In here you could pop a little soap if you make handmade soap. I know someone who makes handmade soap, and it would perfectly fit one of his, in fact I think it would perfectly fit one of his soap bars. I must get one down and pop that in. You know, so there's so many things, and these are huge actually. These bags are really big. You could fit loads in that star bag. And if you were worried about stuff falling out, pop it in a cello bag inside. You know, pop it in a plastic inside wrapper so that it doesn't fall out through the holes. And we haven't even touched on my little craft box. This one that absolutely is perfect for like little mints or chocolates or anything that you make like that, peppermint creams or anything you make for Christmas like that. So is that cool? I hope you've enjoyed that. So if you did, you can watch it again on replay, so don't panic about that. I'm going to just turn that light off, come back here a little bit, turn that down a little bit. So did you like that? What did you like the best? Cute projects. Thank you, Monica. Excellent. Oh, you missed the first part. Will there be a video? Absolutely. It's always up on my YouTube channel, so you can always catch it on my YouTube channel, which is really easy to find. It is Queen Pip Cards /YouTube. So it's really simple. Do I have a little banner for that actually? No, I really don't. Oh, I should try and do that. Let's do that one. I can just, oops, have I got 3 E's in Queen? Yes, I have. queenpipcards.com /YouTube. There we go. Easy. Like that. Just queenpipcards.com /YouTube and you'll find me. So you can pop on and have a look at those. Now, who would like to win something? Because I always give something away, and lots of these I can pop in the post. Probably a tag or one of the bags. I can definitely do that. So if you want to win something, then make sure that you have popped just added a comment throughout this whole show. Pop a comment in. I'm going to pull it live, and then I'm thinking I might pull one next time from this time. So somebody who maybe comes on replay, if you do hashtag replay, I'm going to pull another winner, but I'll pull it and I'll tell you who it is at the beginning of the next show, which will be next Monday at the same time, same place. So if you want to have lots of chances of winning, or if you want to watch, if you're watching on replay, you still have a chance of winning. So you can come and find it there. Right, so let's have a look at comments. Lots and lots and lots. Sue says, all lovely, making me feel very festive. Yes. Julie loves the ideas. Thank you. That's good. Thank you, Paula. I love the Christmas tags. Yes. Well, no, it's never better than the present. Well, sometimes it might be, but it is the tags. I knew you'd like those because you love that kind of foliage look as well. Handmade card sets. Yes, they would work perfectly for that. If you had handmade cards, you could pop them in the little boxes and then put a lovely tag around them and give gift of your handmade cards to people. That works well too. So yes, I was in the groove. I really was in the groove. So I did just keep going. Hey, Nola, lovely to see you. I'm so glad you've been enjoying all my videos. Thank you so much for all your comments. I really appreciate that. That's lovely. Oh, Ruth's had to go. So if she's, I'm glad she enjoyed it though. So if she gets picked, then I'll have to let her know. And thank you. You liked the tip about putting the colour on the ribbon. Yes, it's really easy with alcohol markers. Very easy to do indeed. Right, so let's have a little pick of somebody to win a card. Here we go. Not a card, a tag or something, or a bag. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Love sharing my screen so that you can all see me pick it live. There we go. Linda's on. Hey, Linda. You're a bit late, but that's okay. Here we go. So fun gift packaging. Here we go. Start collecting the comments. Oh, 17 entries this time. That's lovely. So you ready? Drum roll, please. Here we go. Love this bit. Love this bit. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? And it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Jane. Jane's won. I will send you something in the post, Jane. Hey, congratulations. Fantastic. And don't forget that next time I will be sharing, I will be picking another winner. Remind me to do that because that's new. And then there's a couple of things I need to tell you about because I forgot to tell you this at the very beginning and it's really, really important. Really, really important. So if you stayed on to the end, you're very clever. Tomorrow we have free shipping. So if there's anything that you liked from what I shared today and you want to order it, I will put the links for the Celebrate with Tags, for example, the star bar bags, the glimmer. I'll put all of that and the tag punches, etc. I'll put it into the description. Give me about 30 minutes and I'll put it in. And then tomorrow, it's free shipping on any order over £60 or €75. And tomorrow, we can have Irish and Belgian people shop with us. Yay! I'm so excited. Stampin' Up is rolling out the welcome wagon to Ireland and Belgium. So that's brilliant. So you'll be able to shop with me, join with me, all that kind of stuff from tomorrow. So if you know anyone in Ireland or Belgium and you think, oh, actually, this might be their kind of jam, then no pun intended with the packaging, then please let them know that from tomorrow they can. And you can come and sign up for my newsletter and all those kind of things. And you can come and talk to me about the joining offer, which brings me to the joining offer. If your wish list from today is more than £99, you need to join. Okay, because from today, you can join and you can get £130 worth of stuff for 99 quid. From tomorrow, you can get £154 of stuff for 99 quid. Okay, so it's an amazing, amazing offer coming tomorrow, all of which will be in my news and notes. Okay, so if you get my Tuesday, Treats on Tuesday email, it will be in there. I will be plastering it all over everywhere, but this is I might even jump on YouTube tomorrow and share that because it's such an amazing offer. So the join offer is open through the whole of October, but the free shipping is only available tomorrow. Okay, so that's the thing you need to know about. Free shipping tomorrow, join through the whole of October and get that special deal. So if you've really enjoyed everything that you've seen today, then consider joining. It is the best offer in the catalogue, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you how to get the best value for money. And the best value for money is for joining Stampin' Up. Absolutely no quibbles. And they just ask that you love the products. There is no hidden nasty catches or anything like that. You get me as your team leader. You can come and talk to me about anything, and I will help you with everything. But if that's not you, and you don't want to spend that much money, but you do want to get free shipping, £60 and you're in, okay? And if you just want to shop a little bit less than that, you always get a gift from me of a free tutorial in your inbox. So nobody misses out on anything, okay? And everybody who shops with me gets a thank you card. So they're coming out this week for those of you who shopped with me in the latter half of last month. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope I haven't bombarded you with too much information, but I hope you've enjoyed it and had some fun, and that you'll go off and make your own little Christmas tags, or your own little Halloween treat gifts if you're having a Halloween party, or maybe some birthday presents. I really like this one with the birthday foils and the tags, etc. The splendid day. So that's it from me. I will see you again, same time, same place next week for the next episode of Queen Pip Cards Creates on her Moody Monday Pick Me Up video, which is here to cheer you up on a Moody Monday. So thanks ever so much for watching. Take care now, everybody. Bye-bye.